first pitch. 7 o'clock.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-1.
Ball down.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty. One man out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That is third.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Soto at third with 2 away. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
On the ground to third. Torres scoops it up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Victor.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Frank Weiler. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Taken but called a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sheffield. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Reggie Jackson.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
We got time.
And he'll step off. And he misses 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. At the plate now, Torres.
The third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Snell has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Turner fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here now is Juan Soto. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Snell, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. It is Curtis Granderson. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Granderson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And it's fouled away. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. In now, Torres.
Second baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Reggie Jackson. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Here it is. Now a curveball misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive with 2 guys already
On just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up now, Big Daddy Joseph. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Granderson is right there, 1 down. So here now's the pitcher, Greg Maddux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming in the pinch hit, Joey Gallo.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page.
Time is out.
And a step off. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Victor Robles digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Frank Weiler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, and a 2-seam fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Down and away, ball 1.
Down 1-1.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Settling in now, Gary Sheffield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now back, the pitcher.
Into the box, Blake Snell, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so up steps Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way.
Second baseman, Albies.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Torres at the bag.
The right fielder, number 44.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more. And
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Juan Soto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. To the plate now, Torres. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Weiler, from the stretch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here now is Trey Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now, Gary Sheffield. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Standing in now, Blake Snell. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there he goes towards second. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner going a second time. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Man at second here with 2 away. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now a long throw to third. Stepping in now, Torres. Hit hard, but foul. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. To second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in, and it's in time at first. And hallelujah. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding forward now, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Big Daddy Joseph, as he rips it on the ground to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Your attention, please. Base hitting.
Corey Kluber comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Fouled away. 2-2.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And that baby's gone. Into the box now, Victor Robles. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
3 runs already home here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. 0-1 the count. The pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Robles will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Frank Weiler. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy. And this is the guy right now.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Into the box, Torres. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line toward right center. Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Vida Blue, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Standing in now, Big Daddy Joseph, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Granderson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. On to first, a double play. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sheffield. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he gets by him, a swinging strike. Fouled off. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Matt Olson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Matt Olson.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So now to the plate, Curtis Granderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Juan Soto. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Roberto Ozuna gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now coming into pinch hit,
and a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Granderson's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, and Granderson runs. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota. In now, Matt Olson. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now batter.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Shohei Ohtani takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Fernando Tatis Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runners on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Torres, he'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Swing and a miss, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Albies scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Digging in now, Frank Weiler. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching, Amir Garrett.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. And he popped him up. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's in safely at third, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. At the plate, Big Daddy Joseph, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. The runner's breaking for home. Squeeze attempt misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So striding in, Sean Doolittle. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Weiler is there, and he'll bring this one in. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Into the box now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Pulled toward right center field. Reggie is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He went deep back in the 5th.
For the Dominican Republic, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Carlos Santana will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Craig Biggio will come on now and pinch run here.
Craig Biggio.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Curtis Granderson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-1. Popped him up. Albies is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nolan Ryan enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Digging in, Reggie Jackson. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Granderson going back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Mets and the 66ers. Now batting, Victor Robles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And it's fouled. Away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. See you later. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
The second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. McNeil is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Jackson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. McNeil leads off first with one away. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Curtis Granderson is the second out of the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Pudge Rodriguez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Two out with the man at first. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And now Now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
High in the air out to center field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. And striding in now is the center fielder Curtis Granderson to start the bottom of inning number 1.
The center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign.
Batting second, no left fielder.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth,
at the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no...
Oh, and he's daydreaming, and they pick him off. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Mike Moustakas.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. Torres brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jackson is there. 2 down. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Judge.
Here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Gary.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Struck him out. Now at the plate, Frank Weiler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In now, Trey Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting it, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Now at the plate, Roy Oswalt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The pitcher, Roy Oswalt.
Time is out.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. 1 away. Victor Robles digging in now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now back, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pete Alonso. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the runner's coming home. And now they've got him picked off. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Shane Bieber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hops this one up. And there's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Nope, outside.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch popped up. Rodriguez has a play, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the 4th. So digging in now, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Pudge Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. See you later. Into the box, Torres. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Torres is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Jackson. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Into the box now, Frank Weiler. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gary Sheffield.
In now, Gary Sheffield. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitch. Matt Olson will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's
in the dirt here, but the Gold Glover Rodriguez is able to hang right with it. 2 out, bases loaded. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. It is Curtis Granderson as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. Comes set. The 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. For Ostwalk tonight, 70 pitches thus far. Fouled away. The set. And the 1-2 lifted the other way to left center. Granderson is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Nolan Ryan, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So stepping in, Roy Oswalt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Popped up. Weiler has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And that misses for ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 6.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. So here's Pete Alonso. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Soto has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here it comes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now back, second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Man at second with 1 down. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Robles waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2-2 the count. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another. Another shot now. Curtis Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. Torres has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. This one skied out toward right. Jackson is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Frank Weiler, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's Oswalt back to work now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls in his strike. This is line to left. Under it is Granderson. 1 away. Striding into the box, Trey Turner. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground is short. Torres scoops it up. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Estevan Florial will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absent.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Amir Garrett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in, Torres. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Mets, the shortstop, Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Garrett is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when a game's on the line.
And it's fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
The pitcher, number 44, Roy Ozer. Your attention, please. Now coming in the pinch hit, Justin Turner.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up. See you later. Into the box now, Victor Robles, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Jackson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Now to the plate, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Roberto Ozuna enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And a high... strike there. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Standing in, Curtis Granderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Throw down to second. The man on third with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Pudge Rodriguez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning, stretch.